Ayun. Alright. Yan, sige, game na. By the way, for those who just came in, don't forget to mute your mic para dire-diretso yung natin, session natin. If you have any questions, tanong lang kayo dito sa group chat. Okay, so game na. So there's a lot of us tonight, no? There's around 67. Feeling ko marami pang hahabol dyan. And yeah, so yung webinar series po natin ngayon, the point of it is para makagawa kayo ng sarili niyong strategy. No? Kasi sa totoo lang po, there's no one way to trade the market. No? A lot of people think that when you're trading the market, no, meron kang kunwari isang what do you call that? Isang strategy, and that kind of works for the whole time already. But sadly, it doesn't work that way. Kasi yung market conditions, nagbabago po yan lagi. No? So they change. You have market conditions wherein there is low volatility. No? May mga market conditions naman po na wait lang, may nakuwash yung mic. Mute ko ah. Yan. Okay. So may mga times na low volatility, may mga times na high volatility market, no? May mga times na ranging, may times na trending, and to be honest, during those times, iba-iba din yung strategies na kumbaga gagamitin, no? That's why if you have a good strategy working for you, minsan gagana siya for a couple of weeks, and then after a while di gagana, and then after a while babalik ulit, no? So that's one of the reasons behind it. So it's actually okay for you to have several strategies across different market types, no? So ang gusto namin iparating dito sa webinar nito is ano ba yung mga components ng isang trading strategy para malinaw, no? You can clearly define what you want, what you need to do when you trade, no? So first na itatake natin, no? So session 1 will be more about technical analysis. So ano yung parang basihan natin to enter a trade. O, yun yung yun yung focus natin ngayon, no. Well, in addition to that, no, magkakaroon din tayo fundamental bias. I think that's gonna be on the third session. Kasi yung technical analysis, yung maituturo natin ngayon is more on saan ka papasok sa market. No? Kunwari, meron ka ng idea na gusto mong bilhin yung Euro USD, no, based on your fundamental analysis. Ang tanong, saan ka bibili doon sa chart ng Euro USD, no? At what price will you enter? At what price will you cut losses? At what price will you exit at profit? So yun yung kaya nating sagutin ngayon. Yun yung point ng webinar ngayon. Pag alam mo na okay, I'm gonna buy Euro USD, I'm gonna sell USD JPY, I'm gonna buy GBP USD, I'm gonna buy Euro Pound, saan ako papasok? So sana yung webinar na to, yun yung makakasagot nun. Alright? So yun na, ayan, may mga nagte-technical support pa dito sa technical support dito sa group chat. And so, actually, we're very happy, no, na very active yung community ng PAFTI dito. So actually, yung community naman natin, it's a very friendly community. Let's try to help each other, no. Kami naman nila Alex, no, nila G, yung mga heads ng PAFTI. Sa totoo lang, we're not the best traders out there, no. There are traders who are better than us, no? And that's the reason why we also built the group, so that we can also learn from everyone, no? So let's make this community, a very friendly community. Let's exchange ideas, no? Let's get better, no, from let's learn from each other's mistakes, no? Ayun. Anyway, game na. So part 1, price action, no? All right. So ang itatakil natin for today is a few things, no? Number 1, yung supports and resistance muna, importante yun. I know that a lot of people here are already comfortable with that. That's good, no? But I just want to put everybody on the same page. Number 2, we're gonna talk about a little bit of trends, no? Para at least ma-identify lang natin general direction of the market. Pero with that, paano natin papasukin yung trend, no? So we're gonna discuss more on FIBS because personally, I love to use FIBS, no? And then number 4, no? Tama, number 4. Number 4, we're gonna talk about divergences. Kasi po, pag papasok kayo doon sa kanwari, may support or resistance levels kayo na gustong pasukin, no? Yung price papunta na doon sa support, magbabay ka na. What are some, good filters doon sa trade mo para makapasok na maayos? And to be honest, you'd be needing the help of divergences, no, on lower time frames. So, yun, isa-isay natin, no? Tapos mamaya magkakaroon tayo ng mga sample trades. Alright, so ito, wait lang, may mga I'll just, yan na, yun, okay. May mga naka-open yung mic. Okay. So initially, supports and resistances, ano ba yan? No? Supports and resistances, these are areas on your charts where price has bounced before. And the next time that price visits the same area, it may bounce again. So, ibig sabihin, tumalbog yung price dati no, sa isang spot. Tapos, based on technical analysis, ang logic lang naman technical analysis is that history tends to repeat itself. Kung nangyari to dati, the same thing might happen again. No? So, ito, ano natin let's point it out. No? So, for example, the market came down here, no? And then the market gave a strong swing. No? Kita nyo, may malaking U-turn dito. No? There's a huge U-turn there. Okay? Kita nyo? So, ang premise yan is that in that area, tumalbog po yung price. No? And the next time price goes down, no, and revisits the same area, there's a good chance that price may go up from there again. Okay. Ulitin ko lang. Price came down here and then bounced up. No? So in this area, a support was created. And the next time price revisits the same area, baka tumalbog ulit siya at umakyat siya from there. No? So yun yung premise natin ng support. Resistances, on the other hand, pareho lang. No? Baliktad lang. It's just on the other side of things. Price goes up here, no? Goes down, creates some sort of resistance there. No? Now, when price revisits the same area, it could bounce down from there again. No? So, pwedeng tumalbog ulit dyan po ba? No? Next time price goes up, it go back down again. No? So, yun yung idea behind that. No? Now, kindly remember, before we start locating our supports and resistances on our charts, there's another concept with supports and resistances. Paano, sir, pag nabasag yung support or pag nabasag yung sa resistances? Kindly remember that price will never be contained inside that range no, ng nasa gitna ng supports and resistances. Eventually, they break out. No? So, when price breaks your resistance or breaks your support, that's called the breakout. No? When a resistance is broken, take note that it becomes a new support. Okay. If your support is broken, take note that it becomes a new resistance. No? What do you mean by that? Price goes up here, no? Breaks your resistance, continues to go up there. Now, at that point in time, your resistance has now become a new support. Ibig sabihin po, dyan nyo siya pwede abangan ulit pababa. So, you can wait for price to come back down again there, no? At that spot. And then, from there, price may go up. Malinaw? No? So, pag binasag yung resistance, asahan nyo natutuloy yung price paakyat. Saan tayo pwedeng sumabay, no? Or saan tayo pwedeng pumasok? Well, you kindly wait for it to go back to your old resistance, no? Which is your new support. Saan ka papasok ng buy? Okay? Now, next concept, no? Same thing. Pag na-break po yung support, same idea. Price goes down, no? Breaks your support, continues to go down there. And it becomes a new resistance. Pag binalikan po niya yan, that could be a good area for you to sell, no? And then price can go down from there. All right, so that's the general concept of supports and resistances. No? So, dito nagkakaroon ng maraming debate no, after that concept. No? Sir, saan ba mismo yung support? Saan ba yung resistance talaga? No? Kasi you can draw on your charts, no? Maraming nagdodraw ng lines. No? Sir, dun ba sa dulo dapat nung candlestick yan? No? Sa dulo nung wick? O dapat dun ba lang sa body ng wick? No? Paano pag hindi sila masyadong pantay? Saan ko po ilalagay yon? So, personally, this is what I do. No? Identify the major swings in the market. No? Kasi dyan nyo po talaga makikita yung mga supports and resistances. No? Identify the major swings in the market. Ideally, the bigger the swing, the better. The higher the time frame, the better as well. No? So for example, market goes down here, no, and then goes up from there. After that, no, umakyat yung market dyan, no, and then goes down here. Market goes down here, no, and goes up from there. So those swings were created, no, along the way. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, para dun sa mga kindly disable your yung screen nyo o yung camera nyo, check nyo, baka mamaya binobroadcast nyo yung sarili nyo. Okay. You might be, showing some embarrassing things. Anyway, sorry, going back. So, Step 1, no? So identify major swings in the market.
Crypto mania.
And then, ayan, so, yeah, kindly mute your mic, please. Okay, so, ayan, so identify major swings in the market. So, kapag nahirapan kayo identifying swings in the market, use zigzags, no? Gamit kayo ng zigzags. That's an indicator that you find on your MetaTrader 4 or 5, no? And from there, it kind of identifies the swings for you. Mamaya, i-test natin sa market. No? So, mahanap mo na yung ano dyan, yung swings dyan. After you find the swings in the market, hanapin niyo po yung pinakadulong candlestick. For example, no, going back to this, dito sa may pinakataas, no, on this top right here, you would notice that the topmost candlestick is this pin bar looking candlestick, no, dyan sa taas. So, after you find that candlestick, no, gamitin niyo yung wick dun sa dulo or yung shadow. So, that's personally my way of looking for supports and resistances. Kunin mo yung wick or yung shadow. Eh, kung mahaba yan, you use the whole thing. You draw a rectangle from that wick and that will function as your resistance. No? Kung nasa baba, that will function as your support. Okay. So, for me, supports and resistances are not actually specific lines on your charts. It's more of an area. Okay. It's more of an area of your on your charts. Okay. Next is ayan, so kindly note, no, the bigger the swing, the stronger the zone. The smaller the swings, the less reliable they are. So as much as possible, kunin natin yung mga malalaking swing sa market. Kasi yung mga maliliit, pwede pa naman yan, no? Valid yan, pero hindi lang sila ganong katibay. And if you want to be on the safer side of things, you may want to choose the stronger ones. No? Maybe later on, kapag mas, mas confident tayo, mas gamay na natin yung sarili yung strategy, no, mas solid na, then maybe you can take the smaller swings. But as of now, go for the bigger ones first. Okay. Now, ayan, so kung mapapansin nyo, ayan, no, the bigger swing, no, held the zone perfectly, pero yung mga smaller swings kinda, killed it a little bit, no? So, binasag lang. All right. Also, take note that the higher the time frame, the better. Kasi po, pag mas mataas ang time frame, mas reliable yung levels na ibibigay sa inyo ng market. So, for example, you draw your supports and resistances on the D1 charts. Yun, matibay yun. No? Lalo pag malaki yung swing, tapos D1 charts, medyo magandang level yun. No? That's a great level to enter. But if you compare that to levels that you find on H1 or M15 charts, malalambot po yung mga yun. And you may not want to take those. Kasi most of the time, mababasag lang yun. No? So, you would expect a lower batting average if you were to take those trades. No? So, yun yung ano natin dyan. No? Mga guidelines of looking for better levels. No? All right, before I move on, I have a question here. Sir, pwede record? I'm recording it on my end already. And I will actually will upload this doon sa doon sa website. No? Hopefully, ma-record ko siya na maayos. All right, so okay, now let's try to look at some charts first, no? So give me a moment. Saglit lang, ha? Let me just pause the screen for a little bit and get my charts. Okay, so while I'm opening my charts, are there any questions, no? For the meantime. Saan website? Yung PAFTI, PAFTI.ph. Oh, inaano namin yun eh. Kumbaga we're already building a lot of stuff there. So, ano yun? Ngayon, parang more on test pa lang ngayon eh. Pero, we're gonna put more content there as the weeks go by. Ayan, okay. Nakapost na yung charts ko. Let me just clear it up a little bit para malinis tignan. Alright, so, ayan. So, ito yung charts natin. Okay, let's make it more practical. Anong gusto nyo charts na i-analyze natin? Are there any particular charts you guys want to analyze? Let's go with the higher time frame first. No? Mga nasa D1, H4 muna tayo maglaro. Kahit weekly, okay lang kung trip nyo. Alright, so we're looking at gold. Yun yung unang pumasok. Sige, let's look at gold. Okay, gold muna tayo daily chart. No? Okay, we have Euro USD, USD CAD. Alright, let's check it out. So, over here, makikita natin na ayan. So makikita po natin na this is our gold charts, no? Very looking really nice right now, no? And kung nahirapan kayo hanapin yung swing sa market, you can get the help of your zigzag indicator. Nandito siya, no? Insert indicators, custom, and then let's go with zigzag all the way down here. Ayan. So ang gagawin lang niya is hanapin niya lang yung swings for you. Alright. So looking at the recent swings of your gold, no? Ang nakikita natin na swings are these ones, no? Ito yung recent swing sa taas at saka ito yung recent swing sa baba, no? So if we were to use that concept earlier, the resistance that we will find dito sa taas, no? Ito. Tama, di ba? Tapos yung support natin is somewhere here. O, di ba? So, just by using that concept, ngayon may idea ka na, hindi na tayo bara-bara papasok sa market, no? Hindi ibig sabihin na bearish yung candlestick, bullish yung candlestick, pasok na tayo kagad, no? So, you now have very solid areas where you should enter the market. Okay? Now, there are times na manipis yung wick or minsan walang wick, no? For example, at this top right here, medyo maliit yung level. Gusto mo minsan, sige, meron bang mas malaking level pa dyan or maybe a better level? Sometimes it's too big, sometimes it's too small. What you do is on that same area, so roughly that's around September 20, no, you zoom into a lower time frame. So from D1, lipat ka to H4. Tapos hanapin mo yung same area na yun. So mga September 20 yun. Ayan, dito. No? So with this one, your candlestick, no, could be this one. O, yan yung buong resistance mo, no? Or itong katabi niya, pwede naman. Ayan. So you now have a relatively better level to trade with. So yan ang ating supports and resistances for gold, no? For now. If you're gonna buy this, we buy it dito sa baba. If you're gonna sell it this, dito muna sa taas. No? So that's the safe way to trade. Okay. Alright. Now let's check out a different chart. Yung susunod is Euro USD, no, yung request. Yung mga hindi natin magawa yung requests ngayon, let's try it for a different lesson. No? Ano pa naman to eh? This is just the start. Let's try Euro USD. Now let's look at the D1 charts. Okay, so given the same scenario, ito medyo malinis tignan. Zoom in ko. Okay, so over here, notice that our resistance was broken recently. Ito yung resistance natin sana eh, no? For Euro USD. But as you can see, basag na basag. Oh. Hindi man tumalbog yung market eh. No? So talagang tumagos lang siya. So the next resistance that we're looking for is this one. Yan, dyan banda. Yung support naman natin would be all the way down here. Okay. Now, if you're aggressive, no, so if you want to be on the safe side, sell tayo dito sa taas, buy tayo sa baba. If you want to be a little bit aggressive, kindly remember that broken resistances become new supports. So ito, nung binasag yan dati, expect that the market can climb back down there, no, at that same area. Kung gagamitin na natin buong candlestick dyan, no, it could dig deep into this area, and if you see some sort of short-term reversal, baka tumuloy yung market pataas. Okay? But that's a little bit aggressive, no? As of now, I don't really advise it. For now, ito muna. Simplihan nyo muna yung buhay nyo. Okay? Kasi if you're looking at the candlesticks alone, mukhang bagsak na bagsak pa yung charts, no? So parang wala pa siyang dahilan mag-reverse. Alright. So was that clear? No? Give me a moment to read yung nasa group chat, no? Alright, ayun, may technical support lang. Alright. Thanks guys for helping out dun sa mga hindi makakonect sa audio. Appreciate it. Alright, so yun yung Euro USD. I think wala namang questions with that. So let's move on to the next topic. No? So that's topic number 1. As much as possible, if you want to stick to supports and resistance levels, go for the D1 charts. Mababa na siguro H4. And that's how to plot them. No? So hindi ka papasok in between. You kindly wait for the market to actually reach those areas before you make a move. Okay. All right. Next is trend, no? So again, this is just more of a recap, no, before we go to the advanced stuff. Yung trend naman po, this is the general direction of the market, and I'm sure that majority of us here already know how to identify the trend, but you know, for to set the foundations right, let's discuss it anyway, no? Let's just brush up on it. So, ang market naman po, whenever it moves in three directions. Kahit naman anong mangyari, tatlo lang ang pwedeng puntahan yan. It could go up, it could go down, or it could go sidewards. No, yun lang naman ang pwedeng mangyari sa market. So, if the market is going up, we call that an uptrend. If the market is going down, we call that a downtrend. If the market is not going anywhere or sidewards lang, we call that a ranging market. Okay? So we have this saying, the trend is your friend, no? As much as possible, sabayan mo lang. Kasi kapag kinontra mo yung trend, no, baka ikaw din baliktarin yan. Okay? So, it's kind of difficult to go against it. Okay? So, yung market naman, no, whenever it moves, it doesn't actually move in a straight line. If you notice, it moves in zigzags, no? Kaya mapapansin nyo, di ba, may yung market, ang daming ginagawang tops and bottoms, and you know, zigzags are created with that. And that's the reason why you have all those theories, no? You have the Elliott wave theory, yung mga ganyan, di ba? Pansin nyo kasi it kind of moves up, down, up, down, up, down, yung mga ganyan. No? So, with that, okay, let me just explain a little bit nung ano yung rules for an uptrend and a downtrend. No? For an uptrend, what you need to see there is a higher low followed by a higher high, no? Or higher bottom followed by a higher top. For example, no? So, ayan, nakasunod siya. Uptrend, higher low followed by higher high. So, yan yung specific combination. No? Kailangan mauna si higher low bago si higher high. So, for example, you have a high here and the low established there. The market continues to go up, creates a higher high. As of now, wala pang na-establish na ano, wala pang na-establish na higher low. So wala pang trend yan. After that, the market goes down, no, creates a low and it's higher than the previous one. Okay? So at that point in time, meron ka nang na-satisfy na first condition, which is your higher low. Now, if the market goes up and breaks that previous high, it goes higher than that, then definitely you have a higher high. At that point in time, your uptrend has started. No? So, to pinpoint it exactly, it's over here. No? Yan. So, at that point in time, dyan po talaga nag-start yung ating uptrend. Okay? Now, on the other side of things, no, on downtrend, ganun din, baliktad lang. What you need to see there is a lower high followed by a lower low. Okay? Kailangan in that specific combination. So we have a low here, a high, the market continues to go down, creates a lower low. The market moves up a little bit and then down, creates a high, but it's lower than the previous one. So meron ka na ngayong lower high. That's the first step for your downtrend. If the market continues to go down and breaks your previous low, no, at that point in time, to mismo, that point in time, this is actually when your downtrend starts. Okay? And the market will still continue to be a downtrend as long as it's giving you lower highs and lower lows. Yung uptrend naman, as long as it's giving you continuous higher high and higher lows, uptrend pa rin siya. Okay? Now, take note that most of the time, the market does not actually give you that. No, 70% of the time, it actually ranges. Walang pinupuntahan yan 70% of the time. That's why, you know, trading is more of a waiting game. No? May mga times talaga na wala tayong magagawa. No? And it's giving you like confusing signals. And if it does, it's probably a ranging market. So a ranging market will be a mix of everything. It's going to give you higher highs, lower lows, higher lows, lower highs. Kumbaga halo-halo yan. Okay? And contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think that yung supports and resistances mo on your ranging market, they're parallel. They're actually not. No? Minsan mas mataas ang konti, minsan mas mababa, magulo yan. No? So that's why a ranging market is relatively difficult to trade with. No? Mahirap yan. Alright? So, okay, I hope that was clear for everyone. No, ito, I have a couple of questions. Give me a moment to back read. Ano po usually time frame na chine-check nyo? Okay, that's a good question. And yung time frame po na madalas kong ginagamit initially is D1 charts. So, dyan talaga yung levels na buy and sell levels ko. And then I go down to H4 charts, no, for weekly levels. Titingnan ko saan okay pumasok for the week. And then siguro pinakamababa na is H1 and M15 for intraday entries sa market. No? Pero actually, from D1, I shift to H4 or H1, pwede na yun. Medyo buhay na yun. Yung M15 talagang pang specific entries na yun. Okay. So later, ipapakita ko sa inyo. I'll give you like a sample of how I check out yung mga trades. No? Merong magandang sell recently doon sa AUD USD. It's on my weekly market review if you guys checked it out. And I'll show you how to, kind of capture that type of trade. Okay, I have a good question here. Madidiscuss ko po ba yung major news ngayon with the currencies? That's gonna be on the third session. Tama ba? Third session yata. Basta yung may yung merong fundamental bias sa jack scoring. Yun eh. Ang magtuturo nun si Alex. Okay. So, ayan. Here's a classic uptrend. No? You have a low, high, higher, low. Yun, at that point in time, that's when your higher high started. No? So that's the start of your uptrend. And as long as it's giving you continuous higher lows and higher highs, uptrend pa rin yan. No? For a downtrend, it's just the opposite of it. The market gives you a high, low, lower high. At that point in time, if the market breaches your low and gives you a lower one, lower high followed by lower low, downtrend na. No? And as long as the market is still continuously giving you that stuff, lower highs and lower lows, downtrend pa rin siya. No? A ranging market looks like this. It's gonna be confusing. Kita nyo high, low, high, lower low, higher low, higher low. So parang lower high, higher low. It's gonna be very confusing. Okay. All right. So let's just check out some apply lang natin yung trends na pinag-aralan natin. No? All right, let's check it out. So tingnan natin yung mga charts na ni-request kanina. No, I think what was requested was USD CAD, USD JPY, at saka GU. No, so yun yung mga lumabas kanina. So try natin. Let's go with USD CAD first on the daily chart. All right. So let's try to combine what we've learned earlier and yung kasama yung trend. No? So looking at this, the current supports and resistances, no, looking at your resistance, it's this one. Kita nyo? Now, I'm using the whole candlestick since it's a small, maliit yung wick, at saka maliit din yung candlestick, so I'm using the whole thing already. Okay? So yan ang ating resistance for the USD CAD. If you want to make it a little tighter, no, pwede mo i-negate yung wick and sama mo na lang yung katawan at saka yung wick sa taas. Okay? And that's relatively an okay level to trade with already. That's a distance of, maliit lang pala, 22 pips lang pala yan. No? So you can use the whole thing. And with that, this is probably going to be 30 pips, maybe. 30, mga 40 pips. Yan, pwede na yan. Good range na yan. Okay. Now, the market is still free falling here. No? So ang pinaka-recent support ay makikita po natin dito. No? As you can see, the market gave you a huge swing there. So this is a pretty strong support. Okay. So this area right here would be our support. Maliit yung wick, no? So isasama ko na yung body ng candlestick. And with this one, as you can see, your USD CAD has just kind of tapped into that support, no? So medyo kaka-touch pa lang niya. And as you can see, there's still some bearish pressure still going on, no? So baka hindi pa okay siya i-buy ngayon, no? Kasi kaka-touch pa lang niya, no? If you want to buy it blindly, okay lang din naman. Pero we prefer some additional confirmations later, like yung mga divergences natin, or papasok tayo ng mga Fibonacci re-entries later on. No? Pero mamaya pa yun, no? Nahin mo natin. So these are our supports and resistances. Now, with USD CAD, what do you guys think? Is this currently an uptrend or a downtrend? All right. Check natin, no? Let's count. Walang wag niyong isipin kung tama or mali, wag kayong ma-pressure, ha. Try natin. This is our high. Di ba? Low. This is a lower high. Nung nabasag yung market dito, that is the start of your downtrend. Kasi meron ka ng lower high, tapos pagbasag niya dito, lower low. Di ba yung kanina parang andali nung no? Andali nung sa slides, no? Pero pag tunay na charts na pala, parang hirap pala. No? So okay lang yun. Kasama talaga yun. Don't worry. No? So this is currently a downtrend. No? If you look at it, this is your, isulat ko para mas madali nyo makita. No? So this is your high. Yeah? Over here is your low. Tapos dito is a lower high. Tapos dito naman, no, pagbasag niyan, definitely, this is already a lower low. Okay? So currently, this is a downtrend. High, low, lower high, lower low. So currently, downtrend siya ngayon. So if we combine no, what we've tackled earlier with supports and resistances, sir, posible pa rin ba tumalbog yung market na yan dyan sa support na yan? Oo. No, there's a good chance na tatalbog pa rin siya. Pero kung tatalbog siya, don't expect too much out of it. No? Don't expect na abot siya hanggang sa taas. No? Kasi downtrend yan eh. It might react a little bit. No? Most likely, hanggang saan kaya siya pwedeng umabot? Well, kindly remember that this was an old support that was broken. If that was your old support that was broken, siguro baka hanggang dyan. That would be a relatively safe trade to exit already. Kung dito ako magbabay, baka hanggang dyan lang yan sa market. No? Or later on, pwede ka gumamit ng mga Fibonacci retracements para medyo may idea ka hanggang saan lang siya. Okay? So if you're doing a little bit of a counter trend here, okay naman, no? Pwede. Malakas naman yung support na yan eh. If it gives you a good entry spot here, siguro hanggang dito lang. Huwag na masyadong ambisyoso na abot pa siya hanggang taas. No? It's quite possible na maabot siya sa taas, but it would be safer to get out here already. Okay, let's check out a different chart. Tingnan natin. No? Let's now take a look at GBP USD yata yung susunod. No? Okay, with GU, tanggalin ko lang yung mga mga dinowing natin. Alright. So with GU right here, this is relatively clear. No? Yung support natin would be down here. Okay, this would be a relatively okay support. Ang resistance naman natin, as of now, you can consider this as a top, no? Pwede naman, medyo aggressive, pero pwede na yan. But if you want to be on the safe side, backtrack tayo to old prices to find something better, no? So the most recent one is this one, no? Itong area na to. Or better yet, itong mas malaking swing na to. Kasi kita yung swing na to, medyo maliit lang eh. No? This swing right here is relatively bigger. So if you want to use that, baka ito yung mas okay na resistance. And if you zoom it out a little bit, there you go. So your GU is kind of in the middle of a lot of things right now. No? And right now, what do you guys think? Is this currently in an uptrend or a downtrend?
Uptrend.
All right, that's good. Medyo malinaw, no? It's an uptrend. No? Kasi meron ka pong low, high, higher low, higher high. Diba? Simpleng-simple. Okay? And based on what we've tackled earlier, no, just simple supports and resistances, hanggang saan pwede bumagsak yung price bago siya tumuloy ulit paakyat, no? This was our old resistance that was broken. Yeah, basag na basag yan eh. So, if the market pulls back, it could pull back to this level, somewhere there, no? And continue up from there. Okay? That's just simply using supports and resistances. Ngayon, may tanong, no? Medyo mabilis lang eh, ano. But how to choose a good resistance and support, no? That's an excellent question. Now, kindly remember that number one, the higher the time frame, the better. No? So ideally, dito tayo sa D1 charts or H4. Number two, the bigger the swing, the better as well. No? So kung malaking swing, kagaya nito, kita nyo, medyo malaki na may swing eh. Pwede yan, no? That's a pretty good support or resistance. But if you're looking at swings like these, kagaya nito mga maliliit na to, see that? That's a top, that's a bottom, that's another top. Yung mga swings na maliliit, so they become to be, they're less reliable. Kaya kung napapansin nyo, ang dali lang binasag ng market yung mga yan. No? This is a small swing, binasag nito. This swing right here, no, binasag din agad nito. So parang hindi sila masyadong nirespeto. So the bigger the swing, the better. The higher the time frame, the better. All right. Okay, I have a question here. Makikita ba ito sa market review Yung analysis na to a little bit, no, you'll be able to see it sa market review because this is the way that I actually trade. So you'll actually see this on a weekly basis. Now, this webinar right here will be hopefully recorded well, no? And if it does, I'll put it on the website, sa PAFTI.ph. Ayun, thanks for replying to that, Sir JR. Okay, so continue tayo, no? So okay na, no? We already have a strong concept of our supports and resistances at saka yung trend, no? So okay na, medyo solid na. So that's the core idea of price action. Okay. Wait lang, may nakabukas yung mic. Ayun. All right, there you go. Now moving forward, no? Let's move forward. Okay. So ito naman po, no? Next topic is divergences, no? What's a divergence? So a divergence is basically it appears on a chart, no, when the price of an instrument and an indicator move in opposite directions. So ano po ibig sabihin? Ay, ibig sabihin ito, pag yung indicator natin is, sabihin natin, giving us lower lows, no, kumbaga pababa yung indicator, pero yung price, it's giving us higher lows. Kumbaga, they're diverging. Yung isa sabi niya pababa, yung isa sabi niya pataas, no? Or vice versa, no? Kunwari, higher highs yung price tapos lower highs yung yung indicator nyo, no? With that, no, ang tawag doon ay divergence, no? All right. So let's have a more practical example of that. No? Tignan natin. Okay, with this one, pansin nyo yung Euro USD, no? This was back in 2016 yata, no? But normally you'll see a lot of divergences on major reversals in the market, no? So this is on the daily chart, Euro USD. As you can see, the market is clearly trending down, no? You have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, your price is showing you lower low, no? Lower low, no? Tapos ito, lower low ulit. Pero pag titingnan nyo yung indicator nyo, here's your low, and then the next one is actually higher than the previous one. So yung price mo, sinasabi niya, mas mababa yung presyo. Pero sabi ng indicator mo, hindi, paakyat na yan eh. No? So that's called the divergence. No? Nagda-diverge na yung path nilang dalawa. And with that, ang tawag dyan is a regular divergence. No? And that could be kind of a hint sa market na, uy, baka mag-reverse na yung market. No? It's not definite. You'll see a lot of divergences in the market na hindi tumutuloy, no? Na hindi talaga nagre-reverse. It's just, it continues on to its trend. But it's one of the factors that tells you, uy, wait lang, humihina na yung momentum ng market. No? That's actually the idea behind your divergence. Humihina na yung momentum ng market. Even though price is actually pushing down further, yung RSI mo naman, humihina na yung momentum niya, umaakyat na. No? So that's a reversal sign. And what I'd like to combine this concept with is whenever price hits our supports or resistances. No? Pag pumasok yung price doon sa support natin or doon sa resistance natin, you can shift down to a lower time frame and spot divergences. Pag nakakita kayo ng divergences sa loob mismo ng supports and resistances, yun ang magandang signal. Uy, ayos to. Mukhang malaking chance talaga na mag-reverse ang market. So mamaya, I'll show you some examples of that. No? So tingnan muna natin sa charts. No? So this is a divergence here. Okay? Ang tawag dyan, no? Regular divergences. Basically, that's for reversals in the market. And for example, no, ang rules yan is yung price mo, no, this is called the bullish divergence. Yung price mo is giving you lower lows, pero indicator mo higher lows na. No? On the other side of things, pag bearish, regular divergence, ibig sabihin paakyat yung price pero bababa na siya after a while. The market is giving you higher highs, no, yung price, pero yung indicator mo lower high. Okay? All right, so here's an example of that. Okay, I have some questions here. Anong indicator yung okay? Wait lang, let me just back read a little bit, no? Sahin ko lang konti. Paano i-set yung indicators? Anong insert indicator, trend, RSI? Okay. What I suggest is actually maraming indicators that can show you divergences in the market. No? Most of the time, they're oscillators. Number one, pwede nyo gamitin yung RSI, which is what I personally use kasi isang linya lang siya, ang daling makita. No? Some people prefer stochastic indicator, and pinakita ko din. No? It also shows you that clearly. You can use CCI, no? May mga gumagamit noon. Yung iba naman gumagamit ng MACD, okay din, no? Pero sa totoo lang, ang MACD gives you less signals than the other ones. No? So, tignan nyo na rin, no? Which one works for you. Now, personally, I'm more of an RSI guy. It's just one line, so it does the job for me. No, CCI, isang linya lang din yun. Try nyo, okay din yun. No? So, ito naman, stochastic, no? Just to give you an idea. This is a bullish regular divergence. As you can see, price is giving you a lower low. However, your indicator is showing you a higher low. So, kumbaga, baliktad. No? And with this one, no, as you can see, price did reverse after. No? Nag-change naman nga yung trend. So, that was a pretty good entry right there. No? Next naman, no, is this is a bearish divergence, no, regular divergence. As you can see, nag-top na siya ng isang beses and then it gave you a higher high, no? So yung mga iba parang pagbagsak niyan, sell na, no? Pero umakyat ulit, di ba? Lumipad ulit yung market, no? Lahat ng stop loss nandiyan sa taas, tinamaan ng wick na yan, di ba? Ganun nangyari diyan. So everybody, may divergence na, no? Pasok na tayo, lagay ni stop loss siya, tatamaan ulit, no? So saka ba siya baba? That happens, so don't worry. It's a thing in the market. It's called the stop hunt. So pag na-stop hunt kayo, kasama talaga sa market yan. Okay. The market goes down here, no? Yung stochastic mo clearly shows you lower highs. Okay. Ito naman sa ito naman on the other side, ganun ulit, no? Gives you a higher high. Your stochastic is showing you a lower high, and then eventually bumagsak na naman yung market. No? So it shows you, a premise of what can happen sa market, no? Pwedeng mag-reverse. So you'd prefer to see those things whenever you're gonna trade reversals on your supports and resistances. Personally, I don't really like to take yung pag-buy sa support or pag-sell sa resistance without these things. Kapag meron ako nakitang divergence, no, and to be honest, you have to look at them at a lower time frame. Kung tumitingin ka sa support and resistances on the daily chart, hindi ka pwede doon din maghintay ng divergence kasi maiwanan ka ng market. You have to go down to a lower chart like H4 or H1 and spot some divergences there. Okay? All right. Ito, let me just back read a little bit, no? May mga questions yata ako. Gaano po kataas ang time frame, any average timeline sa baseline? I'm not exactly sure if I understand your question. I suggest, pag ganun, check mo muna yung intro videos natin. Do you use volume? Personally, not so much. I use volume lang kapag naghahanap ako ng breakout sa market. But rarely. Meron po bang ibang level sa RSI or default lang? Well, if you're looking at oversold and overbought conditions, meron, no? But if you're just looking at divergences, okay na siya ng default, no? Pero yung mga overbought and oversold conditions, itatackle natin kasi yung mga indicators more on sa may separate session tayo. Meron tayong indicator session eh. So I don't want to go too deep on it right now, no? Gusto ko yung divergence na yung tinitingnan natin for now. But thanks for that question. All right, let's move forward, no? Okay. Now with this one, meron po tayo dito na, so here's an example of a trend reversal right there, no? Ganun ulit, no? Higher high, lower high dito sa stochastic, the market plummets down, no? All right, so let's check out some examples on live charts, no? So tingnan natin. I think I saw something doon sa sa AUD-USD recently. Let's check it out, no? Para meron tayong example. All right, so with AUD-USD, this particular resistance, we already spotted it way long ago. No, tagal na. Last month pa lang, alam na natin may resistance yan eh. Okay? So this was actually in our weekly market review. Sana nakuha nyo yung movement. Now, as you can see, the market dipped inside our resistance. No? So there's a couple of ways to trade this. Actually, there's 3 ways to trade that particular level, no? The first way to trade it is simple and straightforward. Kumbaga, pending sell dyan sa area na yan, no? Maraming beses tatagusan kapag ginawa mo yon, but, it's a lazy way to do it. So, you can actually place some pending orders dito, no? So, for example, lagay ka ng pending sell, sell limit dyan. Okay lang naman, no? Medyo, lang, make sure na kaya mong tanggapin yung loss if ever tagusan ka niyan. But that's the drawback of it. Now, the better way to do it is that when the market gets inside that level, then you shift down to a lower time frame. For example, from D1, bagsak tayo ngayon ng H1. Okay. So let's take a look at that particular level here. Okay. Ngayon, ilabas natin yung ating indicator. No? So for example, you have your RSI here. Okay, oscillators. Tingin tayo ng RSI. Okay. Okay. So clearly, the price is showing you higher highs. Di ba? Linis, oh. Higher highs yung price. Now, your indicator is showing you lower highs. Kita nyo? And with that, that's already a premise. Number one, nasa resistance ka na. Pwede na mag-reverse yung market. No? Number two, binigyan ka na ng divergence. No? Kumbaga parang double confirmation na siya na pwede ka na pumasok. Okay? So, paano ka papasok ngayon? No? You can, again, do yung supports and resistances. Simple. No? If this is your, gagawin ko na lang linya para simple. No? Somewhere, this is your, a little bit of your support right there. No? Kapag binasag yan, the market goes back up. No? The market goes down here, goes back up to test that area, and then goes down. So pwedeng, when your supports are broken, they become new resistances and you can enter there. Okay? Or number two, pwede mong, wait lang. Number two, you can wait for a shift in trend. No? This is more of a short-term thing. Kung makikita nyo po, diba? Market goes up, down, down. Over here, that's the start of your downtrend, no? On a shorter time frame. Malinaw? Alright, give me a moment. Wait lang, check natin yung ano. Okay, that's great. Okay, I have a question here. Paano po ba yung color dyan sa MT5? Madaling identify yung zones sa support and resistances. You get it from here. Siglit ah. Insert objects, tapos rectangle. And once you place your rectangle, you can edit the properties. So, i-ano mo lang naman siya. Ayan o. Properties of rectangle. You just change the color. Pwede dyan. Alright. So, at least malinaw na, no? Okay. That's good. Ito, may question. Anong pinagkaiba ng naked trading sa price action trading which has a higher success, no? To be honest, medyo pareho lang naman sila, no? Yung price action kasi, ang ibig sabihin lang niyan is paano gumagalaw yung presyo. No? It's just like how the market plainly moves, no? So lahat ng tinuturo natin actually is price action, no? The concept of naked trading is not using any indicators and you're just, kind of relying on the levels itself, which is what we're also doing. No? At tinitingnan naman natin mainly supports and resistances, trend, di ba? A little bit of candlesticks, no? Yung indicators natin, yung zigzag, it just shows you the tops and bottoms. Yung itong RSI, yung divergence, yan, kailangan mo talaga ng indicator for that. No? So, hindi siya masyadong naked trading. So, it's like a little bit of that. All right? Okay, wala nang questions so far. Okay, let's move forward. No? Okay, next. No? This is one of my favorite ways to enter the market. No? Ito, sa totoo lang, magagamit yun talaga. No? This is Fibonacci retracement. No? What if tumalbog na yung price doon sa level? No? It already bounced off your support and resistance. Medyo naiwanan ka na. Paano tayo papasok sa market ngayon? No? Or you want to be a little sure. No? Gusto mo tumalbog muna siya sa support to resistance bago ka pumasok. No? Then you can get the help of your Fibonacci retracements. Because remember, when price moves, it doesn't move in a straight line. Okay? It goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? So yung concept na yon, no, kailangan umakyat yung kailangan bumaba yung price para siya umakyat ulit. It needs to go back down again before it could go up. Kumbaga parang bumubuelo siya. So, ang tanong natin, hanggang saan siya pwedeng bumuelo, no? How far can it retrace? That's the exact term for it. How far can it retrace or pull back before it continues where it's going? So, with that, magagamit po natin yung Fibonacci retracement levels natin. Right? You have your ito, just some ideal Fibonacci retracement levels. Ang mga madalas nating magagamit is 38.2, 50, 61, at saka 78. Yan yung mga madalas nating ginagamit na retracement levels. Okay? Now, here's the concept behind of it. Let's say the market is trending. No? This is the GEO on the H1 chart. The market is clearly moving up. No? And from there, it shows you that the market is in an uptrend. No? Low, high, higher low, higher high. No? So, kung magdodraw ka ng FIBS, no, you start from the beginning of the price movement towards the end of that price movement. So if it's an uptrend, you start from bottom drawing upwards. No? Kung downtrend ang market, you start from the high and then you draw downwards naman. So kung magsasabayan mo yung pagdrawing. So over here, no, alam natin na at this point in time, the market is already trending upwards. No? Dito banda. Kasi dyan na yung start ng uptrend. Low, high, higher low. Pag akit niya, nabasag tong area na to, higher high. So, what if nandito na yung price sa taas, nasa higher high na? Paano natin sasabayan ulit yan? Kindly remember that if the market moves, it doesn't move in a straight line. It needs to pull back before it continues to go up. So, ang tanong, hanggang saan siya bababa bago siya umakyat ulit? Saan natin siya pwedeng hulihin? So, that is where your Fibonacci's come in handy. Okay? So, alright. Ayan. So, with that, establish mo muna yung recent low towards your high. Basta uptrend, kailangan ng Fibonacci. Trending ang market, hindi mo pwede gamitin yan masyado sa ranging. Malabo yun. Okay? So, as you can see, the market is trending upwards. No? You establish your low to your high. That's where you draw your fibs, starting from low towards the high, since it's an uptrend. With that, you have your retracement levels generated. Meron kang 38, 50, 61, at saka 78. No? 38, 50, 61, at saka 78. And with that, ang idea naman yan is that nag-retrace siya 38% of the whole movement, no? Kasi from here to here, that whole area is, let's say, 100%, no? Yung buong galaw na yan. So if the market moves down a little bit, no, this is 38, the market moves down more, this is 50, market moves down more, this is 61, so on and so forth, no? That's the idea kung bakit ano yung mga numbers na yan. It's more of a percent retracement. So, ideally, diyan natin siya gusto hulihin. That is where we want to buy for us to ride the market trending upwards. So, one of my favorite levels is in between 61 to 78. Diyan po banda, kung sa gitnang yan. 61 to 78. Now, when the market comes inside that area, no, diyan ako pwede pumasok. No? You can actually enter right off the bat. No? Kung gusto mong, kanwari, nag-shift ka na down to H4 or H1, tapos tinitingnan mo na yung Fibonacci retracements, pwede ka na pumasok dyan sa 61 to 78. Kung talagang sinisipag ka, pwede ka tumingin para mga divergences sa M15. No? But that's a little bit advanced already. And you should have time for that. Okay? Pero ideally, hanggang dyan siya mag-retrace. No? If it exceeds that previous low, cut loss ka na. Kasi hindi na trending yung market. Out ka na dyan. No? It could have been a parang false reversal or whatever. No? So, cut loss ka na kapag bumagsak pa yung market below the previous low. Alright? Let me just check the questions here. I have a good question, no? Sir, bakit 61 and 78? Sa totoo lang, hindi ko rin alam. Pero dyan siya talaga lagi pumupunta. Siguro you can start 50, no? Kasi maraming times din na yung market, lalo pag bagong reversal lang siya, minsan 50 lang yung itatap, tapos lilipad na siya. You can start from 50 if you like. But personally, I'm more 61 to 78. Diyan talaga bumabalik yung market, hindi ko alam kung bakit. And kung dyan ka pumasok, yung stop loss mo is significantly less. Kasi pag pumasok ka sa 50, medyo mataba yung stop loss mo. Pag sa 61 to 78, medyo ayos lang. Pwede na, no? Acceptable. Mas strong bounce level po ba yun? Opo, madalas napapansin ko. Okay. Ayun, may napapanood akong 50 to 61. It really varies no, per trader. But this is more of my personal experience in the market. Marami ako nami-miss na trades kasi minsan hindi ko kinukuha yung 50. That's part of it. Saan ako mag-place ng stop loss dyan? Below the recent low. Itong sa ilalim ng low na yan. No? Below 100. Kasi pag tumagos pa yan dyan, wala nang sense, no? Kasi hindi na siya trending upwards. Alright, so ngayon naman po, ang kagandahan ng FIBS is that, remember, if the market is trending upwards, then you can actually enter at multiple pullbacks. No? So kung naiwanan ka nung unang swing, pwede ka humabol sa pangalawa pa. No? So you have your new low here and then your new high there, a new swing is established. And with that, you can draw again. No? You have your market coming down here between 61 to 78 and you can enter there again and join the market moving upwards. Okay? O malakas na signal due to double bottom. Yeah. Diba? So you have like multiple factors telling you the same thing. No? And that's a good thing. No? It's called confluence in the market. So, ayan. So, step 3, enter at FIB level 61 to 78. No? Ayan, na-mention na natin kanina. And question is, okay sir, alam ko na yung saan yung entry, alam ko na po kung saan yung stop loss. Saan naman ako take profit? No? So your take profit can be a couple of things. Number 1, it could be your next support or resistance. No? Kumbaga, yung next level na mahihirapan yung price tumagos. That's a good exit right there. Number 2, you can also put it at Fibonacci extension levels. Yan, mas logical to. No? Your Fibonacci extension levels, these are levels beyond your swing sa market, no? And you have a couple of them. You have 113, 127, 141, 161, at saka 2, no? Pero i-limit na lang natin hanggang 161, no? So these are extension levels, meaning hanggang saan pwedeng umabot yung price. So it could exceed additional 13%, additional 27%, additional 41%, or additional 61% of the original move. So the closer the levels, the easier they are to hit. So kapag ang tinatamaan mo lang 113 at saka 127, medyo madaling tamaan yan. Madalas tinatamaan ng market yung dalawang yan. No? 141 and 161 are a little bit more difficult in the market. So it normally takes more time for the market to actually hit that. Pero kung talagang malakas naman yung trend ng market, inaabot niyan. No? Sometimes, usually even higher than that. Okay? But you'd need a little bit of patience kung hihintayin mo yung 141 at saka 161. Kasi minsan, bago pa umabot yan, nagre-retrace na ulit yung market bago siya tumuloy pataas. No? So, medyo nakakakaba ng konti yun. Okay? Alright, I have a good question here. Ano po mas gamit nyo? Limit order or stop order? Personally, more on limit orders. Minsan, stop orders din. Kapag minsan iniipit ko kasi yung price kapag I'll explain it a little bit no mamaya pag may entries tayo. Okay. Pero most of the time pwedeng limit no or pag may oras ako talaga hinihintay ko. Okay. So ito, here are some additional levels. Ito iano niyo na lang. Take note niyo na lang. Kasi yung default wala yang 78.6. So if you're gonna add levels to your FIBS, I'm gonna show you how to do it. These are the levels that you need to put. Yung level niya is 0.786, yung description is 78.6. For the extension levels over here, kailangan dyan -0. So, kanwari, 113 yan. Imbis na 113, you write there -0.13. Tapos, ang description niya is 113. Lalabas yung extension levels. Okay? Itong 0.272 naman, o -0.272, description mo dyan is 127.2. Additional levels, again, ito na 414, 618, etc. etc. No? So, you can you can add those levels so that you have your extension levels together with your retracement levels. Kasi po, yung Fibonacci retracement tool at saka extension tool, magkaiba silang dalawa. So what I'm doing here is that I'm putting everything in one tool already para isang drawing mo lang lalabas silang lahat. Okay? So I'll show you how it's done. Wait lang ah. Let's go to our Alright. So, tignan muna natin ito. Ayan. So, this is a good example no, of AUD-USD. Okay. Kanwari. Any particular charts? Kasi tapos na tayo sa AUD-USD. Any particular charts you guys want to check out? Para try natin yung hanap tayo reversals, USD CAD, GU Gold. Same no? Wait lang, i-mute ko lang yung ano na yan. Baka may bagong pasok eh. Okay. Ayun. Alright, so mas maraming try natin sa bago, no? Euro JPY at saka Euro AUD. Sige, Euro JPY at saka Euro AUD. Yung mga gold talagang may trade kayo, no? May nakabukas kayong trade, no? O sige, unahin natin gold. Ang daming gold. May nakabukas kayong trade, no? Actually, nasa weekly market review to eh. I called to short dito sa gold. Pero dito pa sa taas, ayun, no, kita nyo, di ba? Downtrend, di ba? O ito yung recent high, ito yung recent low. Makikita nyo yan. Kasi may nag-request dati dun sa comment section na pwede nyo ba i-analyze yung gold? So, nagkaroon tayo ng special edition sa gold. O, di ba? Recent high to recent low, downtrend. O, tingnan nyo, hanggang saan umabot yung market. O, just before 78, already past 61, medyo tumutulo na siya pababa. No? So, if the market continues its downtrend, then pasok. Ang ganda ng pasok natin. Di ba? Kita nyo. So, nasa weekly market review yan. Okay. If you're looking at H4 ng gold, wala pa eh. Sa ngayon, nag-uptrend nga yung gold eh. So, kung medyo baliktad, no? Ang sabi ng D1 charts, pababa siya. Ang sabi ng H4 charts, paakyat siya. So, kung paakyat mo kukunin, dito yung pasok natin sa gold. No? If you're looking for opportunities to buy it, together with the trend sa H4, dito siya papasok, no? Between 61 and 78. But, I usually get this question, Sir, anong masusundin ko? Contradict silang dalawa eh. No? Higher time frame dictates that the market is going down. Lower time frame dictates that the market is going up. No? So, initially, the higher time frame would be more correct. So, mas magandang sundin yung D1 charts. However, kindly remember that each time frame is its own trading time. So, ibig sabihin, itong gold na to, actually, pwede muna siya mag-trend papaakit ng konti. So, it could go down here, hit this buy spot, go up there, hits your 113 and 127 before it actually comes crashing down. And still, if you look at the D1 charts, it would still respect your retracements there. So, kumbaga, you could actually have like 2 trades over there. But if you want to be safer, you take the higher time frame. Okay? Okay, ito. Nasunugan ako ng gold nung Thursday. That sucks, man. Alright. Yeah, let's, kaya natin yan, no? We'll, bit by bit, no? We make money bit by bit, no? Consistency, yan naman importante. Ang suggestion ko is, if you're having a difficult time na, kanwari, one time, big time, nasusunog yung account mo, may, yung next natin is risk management eh. Yun, it's from Alex. It's really good stuff. That comes from our own experience na maraming beses na kami nasunugan. So, hopefully, you get something out of it. Alright, so, okay, EJ, no, may nag-request kanina ng Euro JPY. Ayun, sabi, bakit ang daming nag-gold ang hirap nun? Mahirap talaga gold eh, no? Pero parang nandun kasi yung thrill. Pang big boys eh, no? Anyway, so, looking at Euro JPY, sige, let's try to analyze this as we normally would. Okay. So, looking at this, your initial supports and resistances, your support is here. Okay? Yung resistance natin, parang hindi pa naman masyadong nagbabounce yung market, eh, no? Pero, if you want to check it out, it would probably be somewhere here. Itong recent high na to. It's not that big of a swing, but pwede na. It's not so bad. Okay, so that is the swing right there. That is our resistance. So medyo malayo pa yung pwede niyang lakbayin. Now, if we're gonna join this market trending upwards, then we draw from low to high ng ating FIBS. And dito po, between 61 and 78, this might be a pretty good area for you to buy. Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, if this is Euro JPY, there's still a lot of room for it to fall para umabot dito bago umakyat. No? Kung ayaw mo makamiss out, siguro dito hanggang 50. Yan. Yan yung area mo to buy. Pero minsan tumataba kasi pag ganun. So, I forgot to mention, no? Merong, ganito po yung pag-edit ng parameters ng Fibonacci, no? Right-click kayo, no? Go to Properties. And over here, you'll see a couple of things. Yung color, line style, no? You can change that. But more importantly, itong levels. No? So, iiwan nyo muna yung mga initial, no? For example, yung 38, 50, 61, nandiyan naman yan, tsaka yung 1. No? The rest, you can delete them if you like. And then, dito na papasok yung iba. No? If you write here, negative 0.618, ang sulat mong description, 161.8, lalabas yung, wait lang. Ayan, lalabas yung extension level doon, no? Na 161.8. And that could be your target. Okay. Now, the rest, ganun lang din. No? You have your, wait lang. Ayan, ito, di ba? 161. Meron ka ditong negative 0.13. Yan yung 113. Ito naman yung 127. Ito yung 141. No? Ito, huwag nyo kalimutan, lagay niyo yung retracement na 78, no? 0.6. Nandito yan. Okay? Now, here's a nifty thing, no? I learned it from a friend of mine. Pag nilagay nyo sa description nyo dito, no? Naglagay kayo ng space, tapos at %, dollar sign, lalabas yung price. Ayun, no? So, pag nilagay mo dyan at %, dollar sign, katabi, lalabas yung actual price. So, kunwari, itong 61.8 at 78.6, gusto mo malaman kagad yung price nang hindi ka na gumagamit ng crosshair. Isulat mo lang to. Ayan. For example, yung tatlong yan, copy mo lang. Kunwari, dito tayo sa 61. Okay. If I click OK, lalabas siya. Ayun, no? Yung price doon ay 118.74. So, it makes things faster. Alright. So, alright, let's have more, let's have maybe a couple more charts, no? Para ma-solidify. I think that's, that's pretty much yung technical analysis natin. So, let's have maybe 2 or 3 more charts, no? Based on the requests. Euro AUD, kanina pa yung Euro AUD na yun. Lagay natin. No? Let's try Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Meron isa nagre-request, MXN. Try natin kung may Mexican peso ako dito. Alright, so Euro AUD, clearly, di ba? Ano siya? O, di ba? Uptrend. Ay, tama ba? Parang nagbago yung chart. Okay. Nag-load yung chart. Hindi na siya uptrend. Okay, so over here, this is clearly what? A ranging market because you have a higher high and a lower. Tama ba? Is this lower? No, it's not lower. Pero you still don't have a trend kasi this is a higher high. This is a relatively higher low. No? Kapag umakyat pa yung market and breaks this previous high, that's when you actually have an uptrend. So as of now, wala. Ranging pa siya. And with the ranging market, supports and resistances lang muna tayo. No? This is your resistance here. Kita nyo yung taba, oh. It's a huge area. Now, if the area is pretty huge, you can actually go to a lower time frame and find something more precise. So this is sometime around August something, no? August 1. Pagbaba natin dito sa H4, let's check it out. Ayun. Wala, yun talaga yung buong area. That's your whole candlestick there. So, yan talaga yung yan talaga yung resistance natin. It's relatively thick. Now, our support on the other hand, medyo mahaba din yung wick, no? So this is our support right here. So with Euro AUD, to be honest, I don't know where it's going on the day one on the D1 charts, no? as much as possible, abang na lang tayo na pumasok yung market to either side. And then, you can shift down to a lower time frame. Since mataba naman yung level, you can shift down to H4. Look for some short-term trend reversals there together with yung divergences. Mas maganda yung pasok natin sa market doon. No? Alright, now if we look at the H4 charts, tingnan natin, baka iba naman yung trend dito. For the H4 charts, actually, it looks the same, no? Ano siya, sideways market eh. So, ganun pa rin, supports and resistances pa rin, no? Stick na lang tayo sa D1. That's for Euro AUD. And next is GJ, no? Okay, GJ. Now, let's have this as our ito, wait, may question ako. If we zoom out po, mukhang uptrend. It's not reliable to zoom out sa D1 charts. Okay din naman, no? But for example, this one, hindi, ranging siya talaga eh. No? Kung mapapansin mo, wala siyang pinupuntahan eh. A little bit, no? On long term wise, it's going up. Pero baka hindi na dapat sa D1 charts yan. Baka sa weekly charts na natin titingnan. So wait lang. This is like the first time I've opened the weekly chart sa Euro AUD. So it's gonna load. All right, so over here, it's, yeah, you're correct. It's relatively trending upwards, no, on the weekly chart. Pero weekly chart yan, ha? Medyo mabagal yan. Okay. So, if the market is continuing its path upwards, then we can have a retracement from here to here. Ang pasok natin is actually the current price. Wala, bumaba na eh. Umabot na pala siya, no? The market went down already and it's going up. So, kinuha na niya yung levels natin hanggang doon sa dulo. Now, the only concern I have with this, let's check if there's any divergence. A little bit, no? Merong konti. Kasi kahit paano dito, tuloy pa rin naman yung market pataas. So, there's no divergence there. But if you're looking more on a short-term level, lapit tayo konti, merong divergence. Market is going down here. And over here, the market is going up. And true enough, nag-reverse nga naman ng konti yung market. Kita nyo, bumagsak nga naman. So, as of now, medyo ano pa siya. Kumbaga, it's a weakening uptrend, no? Based on what we're seeing right now. It's a relatively weakening uptrend, but the price still remains in between these levels, no? So, if you want to wait for a trend, it still has to break either side. Kapag binasag niya to sa taas, then that would resume its uptrend. If the market breaks the support right here, then it would already reverse to a downtrend. But as of now, wala pa siyang definitive na binibigay. So this is relatively hard to trade right now, no, for Euro AUD. Nasa gitna. Exactly. It's in the middle of everything. Very hard to trade. But yeah, thanks for that suggestion. Yun yung kailangan natin. Market won't be friendly. Alright. Try natin yung ano. May JPY na tayo with Euro JPY kanina. Do I have USD MXN? Meron. Okay, USD MXN. D1 muna tayo. Alright. With this one, okay, I'll be honest. With regards to exotic pairs, I don't normally trade them unless I have a good fundamental bias. Okay? But if we're just using simple technicals for now, ayan. Sa ngayon po, the market is clearly in a downtrend, no? Top, bottom, lower top, lower bottom. Now, your support is over here. So medyo nagto-touch na siya ng konti. Yan, that's our support right there. If you want to have a thinner level, so this was sometime around July 8, baba tayo sa H4. No? So may July 8. Yan. So this would be a relatively better. Ayan yung pinakadulo ng July 8 na yan. Right? So dito tayo sa D1 charts. Let's extend it all the way here. Yan. Okay, so that's our support. Then our resistance would be up here. Okay, so medyo manipis yung support natin. Pwede natin tabaan na lang ng konti. Just a little bit. Alright. So yan ang ating current supports and resistances. The market is currently trending downwards. No? So we prefer the market to hit this area and then go down to H4 or H1 for a short-term trend reversal uh, with the divergence. No? And then, ang target natin would be itong previous support na binasag. No? So that would be like our target for the meantime. And if it does, go up there, kung sasabayan ulit natin yung market pababa, then you use your Fibonacci retracement. No? Assuming na hanggang dito yung market, diyan ka papasok. So that's your USD MXN. Oh, MXN, Mexican peso. What do you mean by good fundamental bias? Fundamental bias is yung two things. No? You're looking at macroeconomics. Ano yung macroeconomic data nila like GDP, employment, unemployment, inflation, yung mga interest rate news, yung mga ganyan. So you're looking at those things and that would give you like the general direction of the market, no? Macro level. Kumbaga, fundamentals yun eh. In addition to that, yung mga weekly economic data na lumalabas, so yun yung i-discuss actually sa weekly scoring ni Alex. So it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna give you a reason what to trade. No? So for example, ito yung mangyayari for the week. Maraming bad news for the euro. Maraming good news for the dollar. So sell tayo Euro USD. So yun yung parang nagagawa ng weekly scoring. Ngayon, alam mo na gusto mo ibenta yung Euro USD based on what we learned today, saan tayo papasok? Di ba? If we're gonna sell Euro USD, saan tayo papasok? So kung titignan natin, let's look at the Euro USD chart right now. Okay, looking at E1 chart, saan tayo papasok dyan? O, dito tayo. Di ba? Kung gusto mo mas precise, H4, saan tayo papasok sa H4? Market is clearly trending downwards. If we want to sell that, then we sell here. Saan tayo sa 61? Kita nyo na. So, now you have more tools in your pocket on how to enter the market. Kasi nga, di ba, sabi ko, there's no single way to trade the market. No? At least now, kapag binigyan ka na ng bias, i-sell mo ang Euro USD, saan ako pwede pumasok? May idea ka na. No? You can now start to create your own strategy. No? Pero dun pa lang sa technicals part. Kumbaga, your strategy will actually contain a lot of different elements, and this is only one element. No? This is only one part of it. All right. So I guess that's pretty much it. So any questions before we end our session? By the way, I think we made a little bit of a miscalculation, no, sa webinar natin ngayon. There's like so many people who attended and na-reach yata natin yung maximum ng Zoom. So we might need like a higher account for Zoom next time. So we'll arrange that, no. But for those na mga kasama nyo na hindi naka-join, I do apologize. No, we didn't foresee na dami pala natin ngayon. No? I didn't notice a lot of people actually like this. Okay, so all right. Mabot tayo sa maximum. Anyway, we didn't see that coming. Okay, I have a question here. Same time on October 29? Yes. So the next few sessions will be on Tuesdays na, no? Kasi doon available majority ng na si Alex at saka ako. And yeah, so we'll do this 8:30 on Tuesdays, and again, it's up until on or before 10 p.m. All right. So anyway, thank you guys. We'll try to upload it as soon as we can. Kung na-record ng maayos, no? To be honest, we're still trying to get the hang of these things. We're not that techy. Anyway, so thank you guys. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions, post lang kayo sa group, no? By the way, a few things before we end. Para dun sa mga hindi pa familiar, we have our website already, no? Meron tayong PAFTI.ph, no? So kindly register na lang kayo. Dito po namin i-upload no? So you kindly register there. And if you want to be part of the association, you can be. No, meron dito yung parang ang association dues natin is actually 1,500. No, we just started it, and that's gonna be good for a year. No? So if you want to officially join the association, you can. Okay, and that gives you access to a lot of things. No? In addition to that, i-announce ko lang yung mga upcoming events din ng PAFTI. We have this coming November 23. Ipopost ko pa naman yun. But this coming November 23, we have a live podcast and with a couple of traders there and analysts. So medyo masaya yun kasi parang live ano yun, live Facebook show. November pa naman yun, November 23. It's gonna be fun, no? So medyo free-flowing yung comments. Pwede kayong magtanong doon. We have some in-house analysts there that hopefully can answer your questions. May mga technical analysts, may mga fundamental analysts there. It's gonna be fun. In addition to that, sa November 30, no, hindi pa confirmed yung venue kasi we still have to get fix the whole event for it. But pending is November 30 sa Makati area. No, we're eyeing Dusit Hotel. Kung if everything goes well, baka doon. No, we're gonna have a grand, hindi naman grand, pero medyo launching ng PAFTI na association. Kasi for the past few years, if you notice, it's been a very laid back association. No? So medyo wala tayong very casual. No? So ngayon, we're gonna up things a little bit more. We're gonna have actual membership already. Tapos yung event na yun, it's gonna be a more of a market outlook for 2020. No? So parang market recap for the whole year and then kumbaga ano yung mga pwede nating i-trade for next year, what do you need to look out for. No? So it's gonna be fun. And it's a free event, no? But you can just come. No? And then we'll have like a couple of ano lang naman, parang cocktails and everything. So it's gonna be a party. Hapon yun. I think it's gonna be around 1 p.m. to around 4 or 5 p.m. All right. So kindly stay updated na lang sa PAFTI na page or dito sa website, ipopost din naman namin to. No? Plus, we're also getting a lot of questions with regards to two things. No? Number one, yung tools ng when you're trading. We actually have a lot of tools here sa website natin na integrate namin recently. So it's over here. Nasa ba yan? And education, tapos trading tools. If you check it out, you'll have okay, I have a question here. Yung members lang ba pwedeng mag-attend? Hindi, kahit sino pwede. It's an open party. Ideally, yung mga yung mga gusto talaga sumali at saka interested dun sa market outlook. So, ayan. para naman may sense. No? Anyway, so we have a lot of things here. At dami nito, no? We have our economic calendar here, PIP calculator, profit loss calculator, we have automated pivot point levels, pivot point calculator, volatility calculator, margin calculator, no? And we even have our charts from TradingView. So, pag binuksan nyo yan, no, it will lead you to your own charts, no, with TradingView. You have full access to any currency pair that you want to see. So, for example, wala ka sa MT4 mo nun, hindi mo ma-analyze na maayos, pwede mo gamitin yung TradingView. Okay? So, we actually have a lot of things there. And number two, maraming nagtatanong regarding brokers. So, we have our broker reviews here already. No? So, nandyan naman yung mga brokers natin. You can read up on the reviews there. You can check them out. No? Plus, we, as PAFTI, we get a lot of perks with these brokers. No? So, may mga kanya-kanyang exclusive promos and perks from PAFTI. No? Now, one of the initial stuff that we have already negotiated with, nakuha namin, is that meron tayo sa XM, if you sign up through PAFTI's IB link, yung let me just explain, no, yung IB naman lang yan, it's basically a referral link, no, ng entity. So for example, it's a referral link ng PAFTI and XM parang may rebates na nakukuha si PAFTI there, no. Hindi dumadagdag yung spread, hindi dumadagdag yung transaction cost nyo with that, no. Now, we've actually negotiated that you can actually have a little bit of a discount with your spread. Yun yung ninegotiate namin. So if you actually sign up with PAFTI's link ng XM, you get $3 off, no, for every standard lot that you trade as a rebate. So babalik sa inyo yun actually. Okay? So you can get it from here, right? So anyway, that's some stuff there, and hopefully it's useful for you. Okay, regarding the other brokers, we're still working on them kasi nilalagay lang namin yung mga brokers dito na mismong nasubukan namin eh. So before we actually make a review, we put money there, we trade for a while, we withdraw, we check out if it's okay. Kasi minsan may mga charts na kumbaga hindi tama yung galaw eh. So we normally review the stuff that we check, no, and that we like. Okay, yun yung mga nandyan na malinis naman, okay naman. All right, so let me just back read on the questions before we end. Have you tried technical analysis for USD PHP? You know, surprisingly hindi. Hindi ko pa na-try. Pwede ba gamitin yung tools for free accounts? Yes, pwede po. Alright? So, ma-access ba sa features kahit free account? Yes, makaka-access kayo sa features kahit free account lang. I think yung ano lang naman, yung para dun sa actual member, no, you get access doon sa buong ano, sa lahat ng mga educational resources, no, lahat ng mga courses. For members yung courses. Pero iba, yung tools pwede yan for everyone yan. Personally, not yet. I haven't tried that broker yet, but we'll see. No? May maraming nagre-request for it. So we'll see. We'll try it out. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys. No? May lifetime membership po ba ang PAFTI? Well, actually, wala kaming membership fee. Dues lang. No? Annual dues lang. Just like any association. Kasi syempre, kailangan natin ng ano eh. We need funds to create events eh. No? And a lot of things. No? For the past few years, yung mainly kami lang yung sumasagot eh. So, okay lang naman, maliit lang naman yung mga events natin recently. But if we want to grow as an association and have more features, yeah, we need we'll need the help of the members. Okay, have you tried 5-minute hedging? Mahirap yun. Kailangan mababa yung spread dun. Kailangan mababa talaga yung spread dun. Okay, nagbibigay pa kayo certificates? Not as of now, no? But maybe in the future. May mga actual courses that might need that. Juice, no? Dues, D-U-E-S, no? All right. So I'll try the other brokers as well. IQ option is not a forex broker. It's more of a options yun eh. So binary yun eh. Hindi siya masyado forex trading. Okay, last few questions. So I think I'm taking everybody's time a little bit, but ano hedging? Hedging is buying and selling at the same time. Anong ma-recommend yung broker? Try these ones, no? Yung mga nasa reviews namin. Okay yan. Okay, what if I already have an existing account? Can we use the PAFTI link for the rebate? No, you have to open a new account under PAFTI kasi para alam nila na yun yung may rebate. I haven't tried that yet, personally. Full-time trader ba kayo at ano yung lagi niyong trade? Yes, I'm a full-time trader and what I normally trade, currencies. Currencies ang madalas ko trade. Makikita niyo dun sa weekly market review. Nasa PAFTI page yun. Okay, no, wala po kaming copy trading. Easy Markets, I haven't tried that broker yet, but we'll try to make a review of that soon. Applicable ba yung strategies na to as a day trader? Yeah, a little bit, no? Magagana naman to, but what I suggest is higher time frames talaga. Para siya talaga fully maayos yung results. Alright, so eToro, no, I haven't tried it yet. We will try to check it out there as well. No? Kilala naman namin yung head ng ngayon, eToro ngayon, si okay naman. We'll try it out. Okay, Pepperstone, we'll try it out too. All right, so anyway, thank you guys, and yeah, good night, no? Bye-bye.